And ladies and gentlemen, this was Jaime J's Soto song. Which song was it? I don't have
It's called Spit.
That was Spit from his new album, which released today, called Faggot Failure.
Pretty title. Gorgeous title, right?
I really identify with it.
Wait, weird right now? Are you okay?
Just turned on. Nothing unusual.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it like this. I'm just kidding.
I like the mic stand. I don't have to do shit for it. Just there.
I have free stuff, okay? I have a bunch of shit to give out for free if anybody wants it.
That's like a gentle suggestion to also tip him too.
Somebody tried to give me money, but I didn't accept it. I'm sorry. I'm really regretting that right now. It's nothing like good burrito money, you know? But if anybody's interested, I have a download card of the album that I just put out today, and 2 buttons, and it's worth $1 million, but I'm giving it to you for free. So if you want one, see me, because the album's fucking crazy, and I love it, and I hope that you love it too.
Yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jaime J, his first album, released today, Faggot Failure. How many tracks was it?
It has 12 tracks, and it took about 2 years to put together, and it's really weird that I did something like that, because when I was a little kid, I listened to 90s country, right? Like Reba, Winona, anybody? Pam Tillis? And then after that...
I can really see it in your album.
Yeah, Pam. After that I listened to Selena, of course, the Hana music for a long time, did some mariachi, and then I became obsessed with Our Lady of Orange County, Gwen Stefani. It's mixed reaction. She's kind of phasing out. Gwen Stefani.
I feel like that's the theme of tonight. Just like say it again and like ask a question with it, and the audience like might tell you if they're into it.
Yeah, so this album is really experimental and it's just wild, and I chose the title Faggot Failure because I felt like it represented a place I was for a really long time. And hopefully people aren't uncomfortable with that title, but if you are, you can call it FGGT Failure, but it's a lot longer. But we like them long. But we like all of them. It doesn't matter what they look like. You fucking love all of them. If they're not attached to an asshole. Sorry. Okay, sorry. It's your show, so...
I don't know, but I just have to say that I really enjoyed Are You Circumcised as a song.
Yeah,
speaking
that's a song title.
Yeah, so he has a song and it's called Are You Circumcised? And on leading up to today, you did 5 Days of Failure, was what you called it, right?
Yeah, I did a YouTube video series. I talked about the opening 5 tracks of the album. It's on YouTube somewhere. You can find it on YouTube. Just type in Are You Circumcised and see what comes up. It's cool, I did it. It's really cool.
I really liked it, and I remember in your video you talked about that it has the bees buzzing in it. It has this like kind of interesting thing. What inspired that?
Okay, so does anybody know who FKA Twigs is? Yeah, and Arca, of course. Arca, you know Arca. And my friend Clementine, who's probably here somewhere, showed me this music because I'd been still listening to No Doubt since I was like 5 years old, and it's really sad and everyone makes fun of me for it.
No, I love you for it. It's my favorite thing.
But no, my friend was like, hey, maybe you should try something different. And she sent me the FKA Twigs music video for 2 weeks, and I almost cried because it was so fucking just beautiful. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry now thinking about it, but FKA Twigs is a remarkable artist, and then I started listening to Arca because Arca produced some FKA Twigs tracks. And then I just kind of fell into self-loathing and wrote a whole album about it. And it's really weird. It starts with like songs that were kind of navigating through society and learning shit. Like the Are You Circumcised song is about people that ask really invasive questions on like Grindr and Scruff.
That's me.
And Tinder, maybe? I don't know. What's the straight one? Tinder?
Oh my god, I just did a burlesque show and they said that that's what straight people use. Tinder.
Do straight people use Tinder?
Isn't that gross? It's like for gay people, Tinder's like the serious one. Not for straight people.
No, nothing serious.
For gay people, it's like, oh my god, he actually swiped right on me. He actually likes me. Aww. On Grindr, it's like, can I see your dick? Which is me. Like,
so it's just, so it's about you, that song.
that song
Actually,
is just me.
I think I've exchanged nudes with pretty much every dude in the room.
Wait, hold on. I'm offended. I haven't seen any nudes yet.
You probably have. You weren't impressed.
Actually, I will say though, like this is, so me and Jaime J go back really far,
Yes.
back to when I was like 19, first started performing at like a bar that's like now dead. We were actually talking about this earlier. And Jaime J was actually my first lap dance ever, and sang When the Doves Cry, and I was blindfolded, and all I felt was Jaime J's body on me to When the Doves Cry.
It's art.
That was like the most sexual art, it was the best one.
Yeah. It was a pretty hot time. Does anybody remember New Moon by any chance?
Oh.
And then it turned into Hell
Over here?
Yeah.
And now it's a straight bar with like loud music, because it's called Loud House now.
Yeah.
Awkward.
P.S. Thanks for having me on the show.
Oh, I absolutely adore you, so I had to have you.
Yes.
And congratulations again on your album releasing today. And so we have it on Amazon, iTunes, and Spotify.
Bandcamp, Spotify, SoundCloud. But if you want it, just come see me. I'll give it to you.
It's like really legit good, guys.
I'm trying to be sexy.
No, it's like
I'll give
really,
it to
really.
you. But look at you, see fear in my eyes when I say it. I'll give it to you. Sorry, I'm trying to be sexy.
You literally, I know, right? Do
Oh,
you
we
have
have
a
a
question? I was like, wait, hold on, do you have an actual question?
We're taking questions right now.
Oh, are we doing a pit check? See,
That could be a lot
show.
of things, actually. It could be, we'll talk later.
I definitely actually want to host a show where there's a free clinic. I don't know why I just always wanted to.
Let's talk about sex. Sex is great. And oh,
invasive question time.
You know that.
She was like, I watched the album. Yeah, stuff.
I'll show you later. But I am gonna do, this is probably gonna give it away, sorry. But I am gonna start some sort of organization where I reunite people with their lost foreskins.
Oh my fucking god.
Foreskins for us, is that cool?
Bitch.
Who's gross?
I just found out that a good friend of mine is uncircumcised, and I was like, this changes everything. I mean, we're
It's
not
just a
sexual
dick,
like that. Right? I was just like, oh, you're so cool. Who thinks foreskin is really cool?
It's great. It's fucking awesome.
I think it's like, because I don't have it, I'm like,
We're friends.
By the way,
we
I am
connect on
circumcised.
so many levels, sorry. Yeah, foreskin's great. How's your mom?
alcoholic.
Yes. So anyway,
I know, sorry. I have a very dysfunctional family. My grandparents were here last show. I don't know if you heard about that.
That's hot.
Yeah, it was weird. I took shots of tequila with my grandfather.
Did you see his penis?
After the first shot.
Okay, I didn't, but I have a really awkward bathroom story about my grandparents. Do you want to hear it? So I was like in the bathroom peeing and like visiting my grandparents, and he like comes in and he like washes his hands first, and so I was like, weird. And then goes pee, but like mind you, I'm like 12, but I was also at like the smaller urinal just because someone was in the other urinal at the time. And then he comes up to this urinal next to me and pees, and then he says, and I'm 100% not making this up, and he told me that I was using the big dick urinal, and I was like, oh, what? And he was like, yeah, it's so far down that your big dick doesn't touch it. I was like 12 when this shit happened, not even kidding, but I did ask him why he washed his hands, and he was like, because my hands are greasy and I didn't want to touch myself, because then it would have turned, and I was like, I think I realized where I get a lot of my dirtiness from.
Your hot grandpa. I'm turned on a little. I like this story.
I know,
I
my
enjoy
grandpa's
it.
kind of hot, but you know what they say, incest, it's in the family. Well, thank you for joining us, Mr. Jaime J. Soto.
Sure.
I love you. And ladies and gentlemen, if you do want to pick up a little copy of this track, come see him and he will come give it to you.
You'll get a hand job and you'll get a free album.
This fucking song. Bye, I love you. I'll suck your dick later. Alright, you guys, still alive? Are we having fun? Are you guys ready for some drag now? I mean, it may or may not be your favorite drag queen ever, so... Are you guys excited? Alright, back to bringing some life to